So today is Monday. I figured I would go ahead and start what I call Make Up Your Mind Mondays. And I think my purpose for this is not for anybody else, but for me, in hopes that somebody else can gain from it, whatever they gain from it. Take what you, my glasses are kind of crooked. So take what you feel like you can gain from, and then if I say something or put something out there that you don't feel like you can gain from, don't take it. Leave it where it is. So if that's your philosophy and you can rock with that, then you can rock with me and I can rock with you. So with that, and I'm gonna try to make this at least 5 minutes, somewhere between 5, no more than 10 minutes. But so today I figured I would challenge myself this week to make up my mind regarding scheduling at work, because I really suck at scheduling things and sticking to a schedule. I'm a procrastinator, so I figure if I'm gonna be a person that is, I'll say this, as I've grown in my communication and grown in myself, I realize that when I say things now, people actually listen. And it's not that they weren't listening before, but it was just the energy behind it that wasn't allowing them to take it serious. So now, when I'm speaking, people listen, and it's weird because I'm still the same goofy person that I was before I started working on myself. And I'll preface this not preface this video, but I will add to this video. And what I was saying is, before this video, I've been doing a lot of work on myself, and I have not gone to therapy yet, so let's put that out there. But I do plan on going to therapy, and when I do, you guys will know. But before that, I'm just always willing and open to be a steward of life and learning and growing and just being better. So with that, I think when I do go to therapy, I think it's going to be that much more beneficial to me, and I'm praying that I'm not so resistant, because I do realize as I'm growing in myself, in my communication, in my awareness, that I'm still resistant to some things, which means I'm not perfect. I'm pretty sure somebody watching this may feel like they are not perfect and they want to get to where I am or beyond. And let's be clear, if you can get to where I am or beyond, mentally, physically, emotionally, if you're not there already, 2 thumbs up. If you're somewhere farther than I am, guess what? I'm trying to be where you are. But ultimately, in this space of where I am, I was afraid to do this. I've been talking about it for a long time, but screw it. The best way you can do things is to just do it. So here we are. But anyways, this week I'm challenging myself to create a schedule of my entire work day, and stick to it. And I'm hoping that I stick to it. And if I don't stick to it, I ask that you guys hold me to the things that I say I'm gonna do, because guess what? I know I can still learn from somebody. I don't care how old you are. If you are trying to be the best you, the best thing you can do is just be open. You may be resistant to some things, but you also still have to be okay with being resistant to those things, and then working on those things at some point and saying, why was I resistant and how can I not be resistant? Because the person probably was saying something I didn't want to hear, but it wasn't bad and it wasn't wrong. So why was I so resistant, and why was I so defensive in how I responded or received those things? So, but yeah, we'll be talking about it all. And again, this is not for you guys. This is for me as to why I'm doing this. But if you gain from it, that is awesome. That's what we want. So yeah, 2020 has been a year. I don't even need to talk about it. I don't even need to explain what's been going on. We know we are in a pandemic and things are just going one way or the other, and that can be good or bad or indifferent for, depending on who you're talking to. So if nothing else, I'm just gonna continue to challenge myself so that I don't get stuck in my head and I don't go crazy. I'll communicate with you guys, and I'm hoping that yeah, that things just go well in in life. For anybody that could be watching this, if you might be down or you might be sad or something, I might be down, I might be sad, we gonna talk about it. One thing that I learned, and I ain't ashamed to say it, I learned it from watching Wendy Williams. She said, when you learn to control your narrative, what can people say, what can people do? But I think what was left out of that, and she could have spoken on it, but I don't remember it. I watched her very avidly to know probably what would have been said. But I think what was left out of that is when you own your narrative, you become you. All the masks, all the blinders that you have on, all those things that were once there for whatever situation it might be, once you own that, meaning you own it to the point that if somebody brings it up, you just like, okay, yeah, I did it, or yeah, that was who I was at one point in my life. I'm okay with that. When you get to that place and it's genuine, first off, you don't need to defend anything. You don't need to explain anything. It's yours. It is what it is, and it was what it was. You live life and you just move on. You don't give any negative energy, because guess what? Your goal is to focus on what's ahead, not what's on the side or behind you. The only time you look at what's behind you is to see where you're coming from, and the only time you look on the side is to make sure you still in place in the direction that you're trying to go into. Because we're not trying to get off balance here in our growth. And again, you will be resistant to some things, if you want to grow, you'll grow. If you don't want to grow, then you won't grow. This channel is about me and my journey and growth in life, and whatever anybody can gain out of it, I'm hoping that they gain something good, something positive. It's all positive vibes here. If you are in a bad mood, come with the bad mood, but please leave with something else. Because if you're not coming in here to change, don't come in here at all, bro. Because I'm not worried about the people that don't want to hear my voice, see my face, or listen to what I have to say. I'm only worried about those who do, because guess what? We are brothers and sisters in arms, and we trying to do things better for ourselves and for the people around us. And we are doing nothing but trying to spread positivity and love, and just rejecting the bad stuff from all angles and all sides. But yeah, it looks like I'm about to reach that 10-minute mark, so I'm gonna wrap it up right here. But add y'all questions, concerns, whatever y'all want to talk about. Let's talk about it. Maybe I've been through it, maybe you going through it, and we can help each other through it. So if nothing else, find some good in the day, because it won't find you.